And a private liberal arts women's college in Northampton, Massachusetts, is now offering a course called White Supremacy in the Age of Trump. Of course, we are seeing that. And the course apparently analyses the history, prevalence and current manifestations of the white supremacist movement by examining ideological components, tactics and strategies and its relationship to mainstream politics. Courses like this have been running at Smith College since 2019, and in a previous paper, students were asked to answer the question, how did the ideology of white supremacy help elect Donald Trump, and what did the 2016 election teach us? So, of course, Freya, if Trump is such a white supremacist, it just makes you wonder why he's chosen people like Vivek Ramaswamy and Kash Patel to be part of his cabinet.
That's for sure. I mean, this really annoys me because I am a student at Sydney University and I have a lot of friends in the arts faculty. I specifically, even though philosophy was my favourite subject in school, I did not do an arts degree at university because I knew the chances are it would be full of stuff like this. Now, I think this is the biggest argument for why we should not be paying off student debt and giving universities any more money than they are currently getting, because this is a crazy example from the US, but stuff like this is happening in Australian universities as well. And it just shows you how institutionalized racist activism has become, because that is fundamentally a racist thing to assert, that white supremacy, anyone who voted for Trump, who helped him get elected, is a white supremacist, and it flies in the face of reality. Again, this seems to be a common thread we see. Yeah. The left hates truth. They hate the fact that it's actually a diverse group of people who are not there because of their race, but because of their merits. And it is really, really frustrating. And even the question itself, how did the ideology of white supremacy help elect Trump? It assumes you agree with the premise. Yeah. It's not even letting you argue with the premise of the question. Zero critical thinking. Zero. So this just frustrates me. This is why I have the biggest bone to pick with the university sector. I think universities have really tanked their own reputations and they've got no one to blame but themselves. And we see academics like this all around the place. And one of the guys delivering this course, Ta-Nehisi Coates, he wrote a book about the Israel-Palestine conflict. And in an interview, he actually said he doesn't know if he would have the strength to not participate in October 7 were he a Palestinian. So this is the kind of person teaching your white supremacy courses, then going, I don't know if I would not have the strength, if the wall came down and I was Palestinian, to not run in there and rape and murder innocent Israeli civilians. So where are the human rights now?
I just love this so much, and I love it because I just imagine a neo-Nazi sitting down and reading this and going, "Hey Bob, did you hear there's a white supremacy course at Smith College? We could get qualified. We could take it. I'm an official Bachelor of White Supremacy."
They're sitting down there looking at this going, wow, I didn't realise we were so influential. I think this gives the white supremacy movement more credit than it deserves, because obviously it exists. And I think on the right, we cannot be afraid of criticising people that might be seen to be politically affiliated. So 100%, white supremacy is terrible, it's evil, and there are white supremacists that exist, but I think this gives them way too much credit.
That's right.